is an annual conference that is held by Ghana Geographers. All right, the conference is termed as the Ghana Geographers Association Conference. It's an annual conference that is held to bring together scientists, researchers, faculty members, people who have done a lot of work on geography or doing certain things in the geography discipline, including students. It's done every year, okay? It's regulated from venue to venue, but this year it's held in the University of Ghana, bringing together all these people just to ensure that geography lives and the impact that it leaves behind moves from generation to generation. So UNU-INRA came in as a sponsor to help make the conference successful. And as a research institute, it also has is an avenue for UNU-INRA to showcase what it has done, the research it has done, and UNU-INRA has a lot of work on natural resources in Africa. And when we talk about geographers also, they are interested in the natural resources within space and time. And so what UNU-INRA has done with this sponsorship is to, one, make itself much more visible and to share the research that it has done over the years, to let people know more about it, come in when they need some knowledge products, and then join hands to make the research we do successful.
The panel session was very, very good. And they highlighted critical issues. And for me, what is important is the need to include some groups that we consider as vulnerable, the women and the youth. I do work on gender and development, so I'm particularly interested in how we include women, particularly rural women, in all of these discussions that we are doing at different levels. And I think one of the presentations also highlighted what UNU-INRA is doing to support women and youth entrepreneurs. And I think this is a very excellent thing because we all know the challenges that women in rural areas go through, particularly the issue of credit access to finance. And so one of the things that at least was presented was how UNU-INRA is going to work with other stakeholders to support these rural women to have access to finance, to have access to credit, so that they can improve on their entrepreneurial skills as we all work towards a green economy.
I found out that there's usually a conflict in our communities where passed on traditional practices are contested by individuals who find it a discomfort to their endeavors. I think that the best, smartest way to approach this is to have what we have instituted now, which is called the CREMA system, and especially in Etiwa West, where we started a CREMA system with the UN University's support in particular capacity building. The whole community, youth leaders, faith-based organization leaders, the assembly, farmers, women, and traditional leaders have come together to form this association, which gives it the weight that we need and the height of voice that we need to propagate the type of development that we want.
I think the session was very informative, looking at the diverse opinions that came from the panel discussion. But then what I learned from the panel was one key actor who spoke about indigenous knowledge and how key it is in preserving our environment and then the ecosystem. I think it is very important that we have such spaces, and then thanks to UNU-INRA for giving us this opportunity for us to share ideas and then also listen to the perspectives and shape the narrative when it comes to the African narrative in green transition. Yeah.
There was a plenary session by UNU, and There were a number of topics that were discussed, ranging from climate change, land degradation, and the rest. And I believe it was a very insightful session because currently the world is facing greater challenges when it comes to climate change and then environmental degradation. And I think sensitizing and educating the masses is very important because at the end of the day, if I know what I'm supposed to do to take care of the environment, definitely I will also replicate and then let people who are closer me also learn, and by so doing, we all come together to take care of the environment in a very harmonious way.